Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the numericals on the basis of radiation. So up till now we have discussed the basic part of radiation, what exactly the radiation is, some examples of radiation, then Kirchhoff's law, then Stefan Boltzmann law, and some properties or the characteristics like absorptivity, reflectivity, transmissivity, and some examples from industrial point of view as well as from the domestic point of view. Right now, let us discuss the calculation part of this radiation. So it is a basic or initial part of the radiation. The example for this radiation is calculate the heat loss by radiation. Calculate the heat loss by radiation from an unlagged that is not thermally insulated horizontal steam pipe (50 mm OD) at 377 Kelvin to air at 283 Kelvin. Emissivity given, that is 0.9. In this example, they asked to calculate the heat loss. So that is Q or Q by A, that may be rate of heat transfer or heat flux. Then given data is there is unlagged steam pipe and the outer diameter of the pipe is 50 mm and the temperatures are 377 Kelvin to 283 in air. Emissivity is given as 0.90. So we can write the formula with reference to the Stefan Boltzmann law. Now for this case, Q by A is E into sigma. Now normally in the Stefan Boltzmann law we have written as T raised to 4, but now there is a temperature difference, there are two temperatures, so we have to write T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4, right? So you can write this equation like this also, E into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 into A. So this Q is nothing but the rate of heat transfer, this Q by A is nothing but the heat flux, right? So we have to calculate the rate of heat transfer or the heat flux with the help of Stefan Boltzmann law. Now this emissivity is given, that is 0.90. This sigma we have to assume, we must know the value of this sigma, that is 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 watt per meter square Kelvin raised to 4. So we must assume this sigma. Then this T1 and T2. So we already know this T1 and T2. So this is the value of T1. This is the value of T2, that is initial and final temperatures. If we assume the area as 1 meter square, that is unit, then this Q by A, that is Q by 1, E into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. So that is nothing but E is 0.90. Sigma, we know that 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 watt per meter square Kelvin raised to 4, and temperatures in Kelvin is 377 raised to 4 minus 283 raised to 4. So we can calculate this value. It comes around 704 watt per meter square. So we can put this value in the above equation, that is in the basic equation Q by A, E into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. So E is 0.9, sigma is 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8, and T1 raised to 4, that is 377 raised to 4, and T2 raised to 4 is nothing but 283 raised to 4. So that comes around 704 watt per meter square. If you want to calculate this rate of heat transfer rather than the heat flux, then you can use the equation of area, that is pi dOL. But for this case also we have to assume the length as 1 meter because it is not given in the numerical. So this is the one of the assumption, that length is 1 meter. You can calculate this area as pi into outside diameter. So outside diameter is given, that is 50 mm. So it is 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter, and length as 1 meter. So on the basis of these calculations, area can be calculated, and then we can calculate this Q value, that is 704 watt per meter square into this area value. So you can calculate this Q, that is rate of heat transfer, in watt instead of watt per meter square. So if you assume length as a 1 meter, and if you calculate this area, it may come around 0.157 meter square, and on the basis of this Q value you can multiply this 704 into 0.157 area, so it comes around 110.52 watt. So we will discuss the second numerical. Calculate the rate of heat transfer by radiation, rate of heat transfer by radiation from an unlagged steam pipe. (50 mm OD at 393 Kelvin to air at 293 Kelvin. Emissivity is 0.9. So it is near about same problem, similar problem. As we know that the Stephen Boltzmann law, that is Q by A, this Q is for radiation. So it is E sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. The value of E is 0.90. Sigma, we know that 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8. T1 is 393 Kelvin, that is raised to 4, minus T2 is 293 Kelvin, that is raised to 4. And if you assume area as 1 meter square, then Q by A comes around 841.2 watt per meter square. So on the basis of this Q by A, you can also calculate the Q value only, that is rate of heat transfer in terms of watt. So area can be calculated with the help of pi dl formula. L we have to assume that is 1 meter, pi is constant, diameter is 50 mm, so that is nothing but 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter into 1 meter length, and on the basis of this area calculations, Q can be calculated as this area into this value. So area into 841.2. So that comes around 132 watt. Now let us discuss the different type of numerical for the radiation itself. Estimate the total heat loss by convection and radiation. So we have to calculate the total heat loss by convection and radiation from an unlagged steam pipe 50 mm OD at 415 Kelvin to air at 290 Kelvin. Take the emissivity value as 0.90. Okay, take the emissivity value, that is 0.90. The film coefficient, that is HC, for calculation of the heat loss by natural convection is given by HC equal to 1.18 into delta T upon DO raised to 0.25 watt per meter square Kelvin. So this is the given data, that is we have to calculate the heat loss with the help of convection as well as radiation. There is unlagged steam pipe having 50 mm OD at 415 Kelvin and heat is radiated to air at 290 Kelvin and the emissivity is given as 0.90 and the equation is given, that is HC, that is heat transfer coefficient equation or film coefficient equation for the natural convection phenomena, that is HC equal to 1.18 delta T upon DO raised to 0.25 watt per meter square Kelvin, right? Now how to calculate this Q? First you must know that total heat loss is the combination of heat loss due to convection plus heat loss due to radiation, right? Now What is the formula for heat loss due to convection? That is basic formula HA delta T, that is T1 minus T2. Now what is the value of this H? So we have to calculate this value of H with the help of this equation, right? Then what is the area? So we can calculate the area with the help of ideal formula. And this T1 and T2 are given. That is 415 Kelvin and 290 Kelvin. So this area pi, outside diameter is 50 mm, 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. Length is not given, so we have to assume length as 1 meter. Then this area can be calculated. This area is 0.157 meter square on the basis of length as 1 meter. Right? Now we have to calculate this heat transfer coefficient or film coefficient HC. So formula is given that 1.18 into in bracket delta T. So this delta T is nothing but the difference between these temperatures, that is 415 minus 290. Okay, so it comes around 125 and divided by outside diameter. So it is 50 into 10 raised to minus 3, that is 0.05 meter raised to 0.25. So we can calculate this HC. It comes around 8.34 watt per meter square Kelvin. Right? So if you calculate this HC, we can put this value. It is here. Now we can calculate this QC. So this HC is 8.3134. Area is 0.157 and delta T is around 125. So this QC is nothing but 163.7 watt per meter, or simply watt, because we are taking the calculations on the basis of length as a 1 meter. Now this is QC only, that is heat due to convection. Now we know the formula for radiation. So this is QR, that is for radiation. A into sigma A T1 raised to 4 T2 raised to 4. So this E is 0.9, sigma we know 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8. Then area is here 0.157. All the units are in SI unit, and the T1 raised to 4 means 415 raised to 4 minus 290 raised to 4. So this comes around 181 watt per meter, right? So this is the QR. So this is QC, this is QR. So we can put this value 163.7 plus 181. So approximately 345 watt per meter. So this is the total heat transfer from convection as well as from the radiation.